Hey, Markello here. Just quickly checking in with my beta to show you what I've been up to. This is my homepage of my blog. This is my sort of concept. I've given this sort of as a more of an about. But the reason I call it a concept is I want to make people understand why I'm sort of creating this blog and for what purpose I'm creating it. And I decided it was a better use than a one-off thing for a video. So I decided to use my pitch as well for this. I've created a couple of structured blogs. I've decided to create a structure for myself called the Record Report, basically where I break down film my own films at different stages of the process. So this is in retrospect. So at the end, I'll break it down for the people to understand sort of my thought as both a director and sort of personally reflecting from more of an emotional standpoint, and sort of compacted into sort of some points more aimed at myself, but for people to sort of look at and learn from as well as have an equipment list. It's a bit sparse at the moment, and I'll get into that in a minute as we go through this list over here. So this list right here is sort of a checklist I created to basically to structure it, because I'm not used to sort of creating content on the internet. I haven't done it for many years, and I haven't done it consistently for more than 3 months. So it's sort of getting into that process, and I'm sort of a bit fearful of the content I put out there. I'm sort of trying to get over that sort of that initial fear. So it's not exactly as developed as I want it to be. And I was hoping to have a YouTube channel and Instagram channel account, set up. Reason I don't have them set up is because I thought it would be a bit too ambitious to manage sort of three platforms at the same time. Looking at it now, I realized that it was actually quite integral to the blog success. Instagram sort of being where I market my stuff, in the sense that I sort of put posts and snippets out there and sort of bite-sized information for people to easily consume. And anyone that's more interested, they can use links embedded in my post or whatever, or in my page, to sort of come into my blog and feed people into my blog from Instagram. As well as I need the YouTube channel to distribute my content as a place to hold my content and distribute it, as well as embed it into my blog to make it easier to sort of have it there. And so I realize I need to set these two up. So these are very important, and I've realized now that how important and integral they are to the project's success. I sort of wish to be more up to this page here, this post 6. Again, the fear of posting is sort of getting over that and getting used to it. So I hope to sort of pump out some content very soon and get up to here. I've got ideas for monetization. Reason being is I've actually decided to buy a domain name, which is I wasn't originally. I was trying to make it as cheap as possible, but I decided to buy a domain name because the .com.au just sort of gives it a bit of authenticity, I believe, and it creates sort of a bit more of security. It feels like for the people, um, and so that was sort of the idea behind that. And because it does cost money, I sort of want to make it a bit self sufficient and run on its feet. And this is sort of just some idea for Instagram and posting to help sort of produce content and bring people in as well.